Alright, today we're going to do an overview of the Crimson Trace CMR-209 Railmaster Universal Pistol Light. So, start off with the price to go with, $104.99 MSRP, currently on sale for $89.99 on Crimson Trace's website. As far as the spec goes, it's got they call it instant activation, tap on, tap off. So what that means is tap on, it'll stay on. Tap off, it'll stay off. If you hold it for more than 1 second, it'll be just a momentary contact. So as long as you're holding it for more than 1 second and you let off, the light's going to shut off. Or if you just tap it, then it's going to stay on. 200 lumens. It's got a single battery inside. The entire body of the light is polymer, so there's no aluminum on the body or the Picatinny mounts or anything like that. Water resistant IPX4, impact resistant up to 1 meter. Like I said, the modes, it's just on off and then that momentary. It says the battery life will be 1 hour and 30 minutes and it weighs 2 ounces. So if this is going to be something you're going to be doing on a concealed carry or a smaller frame handgun, that would be awesome with the weight. I will say I'm not impressed with how it mounts as far as the Picatinny goes. So with the light, all you have is this wedge right here. And that's what wedges between one of your slots on your Picatinny rail. So that's tapered, as you can see. It gets wider the further out it goes. So that's just pinching itself in between your rail on your pistol. Typically there's a bar that goes all the way across that kind of indexes that light, and it has something to sit in the channel of the Picatinny, and then you just tighten it with tension and clamping force. This seems kind of like a cheap way to do it. They do give you 3 total of those little clamps that you can exchange out. So you can pick whichever way it's going to fit on your handgun the best. That's why they call it universal. So as you can see, this one has the Picatinny slot further forward. This one here has it in the middle. And then the third one would have it all the way forward. So it's modifiable to be on your Picatinny the way you want it to be, depending on where your finger's going to hit it, or where your thumb's going to hit it, or how many slots you have on your Picatinny rail. So that part of it is nice. So there's 2 things I'd like to keep in mind, or you guys should keep in mind if you're considering buying this weapon-mounted flashlight. Number 1 being the mounting mechanism here. So typical weapon-mounted Picatinny lights have a bar that goes across, or the screw that goes across the middle, and that's what's going to index your flashlight with the Picatinny mount. So that'll hold it in place, and then there's an entire clamping mechanism that pinches that flashlight against your Picatinny mount to keep it tight. This one has polymer clamps, and then this half bar that's tapered, which is going to pinch against the Picatinny slot to keep it indexed and to keep it tight. To me, it feels cheap. I don't know if this is going to back out. I don't know if this is going to get worn out over time. If you have this on a metal framed handgun, if that's going to start biting into that and chewing this little Picatinny polymer slot out. So only time will tell, but something to keep in mind if you're considering buying this weapon mounted light. Second thing to keep in mind is this is all polymer. So the whole body, mounting mechanism, flashlight lens cap, that's all polymer. So it's not going to be as durable as aluminum. They have a upgraded model, I believe it's the CMR-208, that is the entire aluminum body, and I'm not sure if it's $20, $30 more expensive, but you get a few more features and some more bright flashlight strobe feature included in that one. But like I said, this is their entry-level one, so that's what you're going to get with that. The polymer does have a benefit though, because this flashlight seems light. I'm comparing it to Streamlight TLR7, and this feels lighter than that flashlight, and that one's got an all aluminum body, and I would say that's probably one of the entry-level flashlights for Streamlight as well. So this would be great concealed carry to keep your gun light, small compact size, single battery. I think that would benefit you there. The biggest concern though would be this mounting mechanism here, to see how that holds up. Like I said, it's 200 lumens, so with it on, that's about what you get. It's not completely dark in this garage, but you can get an idea that it lights up the garage pretty nice. You can see it splashing off the wall there. Again, that's 200 lumens, that single battery.